Nick, I should take the job offer at UCF. Do I need to hire staff? No, I do not. Alright, if anybody wants to watch me play, I'm playing Arkansas in the Music City Bowl. So Cole, if I throw for 5 passing touchdowns, I break the Big Ten passing touchdown record.
On the run from inside his own 5.
In a career. I didn't run it at all. In a career.
What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows to have success in this game against this defense is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense, their strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses the defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him. That guy can win. So it'll be a fun individual matchup.
Cole, he just picked that through my body. Oh no, Flickertail lost 14-41 against Tennessee in their bowl game. 70. Andrew did tell me to hang it on him if I could, and I did.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. He's got the tight end fighting off the defender.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on first down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking to fire. The throw to the outside is complete. He goes out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's third and goal.
Oh my God, bad angle.
Smith dropping to pass. He'll off one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it, but deep.
Thank you, Commissioner Cole.
It just trickled through his fingers. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Setting up the screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, the defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the tackle.
Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Plays like that, but
John, we be on tomorrow?
second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use the great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. Second down coming up.
I call.
Finds his tight end. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that...
Oh, he's got some space. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Smith dropping to pass. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, you've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack
Oh my God, dude.
and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. They'll leave it with him. At the 35, he's open.
Wow, what an impressive-looking run. You think back to some of the greatest rushing offenses in the SEC in recent years. Remember that offense that had Darren McFadden, Felix Jones, both in the backfield, sometimes taking wildcat snaps? Nobody could stop them. This dude, I think, could have broken his way into that rotation with his ability. This guy...
The Razorbacks moving quickly to the line.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
And the Razorbacks are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Tight end now in motion. He'll do it himself. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. The Razorbacks will line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on it
Cool.
as it hops out of bounds.
Ball State made the playoffs.
Work on offense. There have been a couple of missed
Yeah.
opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
He lost it high and deep down the left side. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Hey, when you
I saw the rush and I panicked a little bit.
you hurry their thought process, they're going to make mistakes. That was a mistake there. Throwing into double coverage, obviously not something you want to do. Could have been worse. Nice job by the defense.
Looking deep.
Oh my God, dude.
Drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play. Ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was.
Cool, this is my 3rd string quarterback that just caught the football.
Changing the tempo and going fast.
Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense...
My 3rd string quarterback's my wide receiver 5.
33. Just inside the 35, 1st and 10 from the 34. Fierce the pressure. And they dialed up a shot play
They brought 6-man against a 5-man pressure.
He had his guy wide open in the end zone, but he had to throw a split second faster than he wanted to, and the ball got away from him.
Right on the money. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Soft spot in the middle. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. He's got it on the move. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this 1st period. We reach the break. Arkansas has the lead. And after that 1st quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Oh, that was less than choreographed. Everybody going on their own snap count there. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Smith wants to throw. Trying to bowl his way in. Pulls it.
That was a nasty route.
Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Defense might bring the house here. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got his man down the middle. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. From the gun, the ground game. He has the first.
I don't know if that's a first, Cole.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. And the Razorbacks racing to the line in the hurry up.
It's always what I get, Cole.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
The Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Everybody holds their breath when this guy has the ball. On defense now, you got to stop the bleeding because you're allowing one of the
Arkansas is
best
in the wing.
in the sport of college football. Now have back-to-back catches. You better be anticipating this offense going back to him again right here.
Wants to throw again. Throws to the tight end. He caught it. And he's into the end.
What a broken tackle. Never ends, Cole. We're just in it to win it, maybe. We needed a challenge this week.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all.
Arkansas.
He's got it down the left. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered. An explosive play to the 40.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single.
Unleashes one deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical. And early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Caught in the backfield. It's Montgomery. Down to the 32 and out of bounds right there.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Smith dropping to pass. Gets it to him on the screen. Turning it on. That'll be enough for a 1st down to the 16-yard line.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive play.
Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Here comes the heat. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That is...
He goes down with the ball, and it gets knocked out as it comes back up.
Forced out of the pocket.
Oh, come on, hit the juke move, you bum.
The offense starts this drive in the shadow of its own end zone. Wants to go up top on first down.
What are we watching, 26?
Pick up a short gain. And the Razorbacks will hustle to the line. Leaves it with the back.
Like, just, Jesus, Lord have mercy, these broken tackles.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And the defense gives up the first down. And here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
The stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Defense showing heavy blitz at the line. They'll keep it on the ground. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up the fourth down. The Razorbacks line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. They'll run the option. Quick toss. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short. Here comes the hurry up.
Just really solid play by this offense. Nice job. Whatever the defense gives you the option, they're trying to make you wrong. The problem is,
why are you just standing there on the pitch?
Nice job, game. Just remember, that quarterback can also stick his foot in the ground, get north-south, and make plays too.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front.
Did we overthrow the easiest route of all time?
He's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
Never a doubt they lead the offense on the field. Fourth and short from the 48. He'll throw it.
Why am I throwing that? What the fuck?
He'll be Smith wants to throw. Does a short pass to the tight end. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. Quick tempo here for the offense. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure coming. They get to him as he throws.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it pass again. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some
Like,
adjustments.
what do I do about that?
And there's not very many offensive plays that are going to be successful. If you can rush 3 guys and still get to the quarterback, it's not a good sign for this offensive line.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Quickly out to the tight end. He cannot get there. It'll be fourth down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They have given it up on all 3 of their previous fourth down tries. Can they keep the drive alive here? Here's a quick throw out to the left. And they'll move the chain 37-yard line. After picking up the first down, they still have to move quickly here. He's taking the shot. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end, that team, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Got it looking for a first. Couldn't quite get the huge play on that one, but he goes out of bounds at the 37.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right flat.
The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Smith dropping to pass. Going for it all. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his...
I'll have to play this quick. Caitlin needs my help.
And the offense out on the field to go back to work. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. So now it's 2nd and long.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space and you...
Gonna take a shot at this DB. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the...
I've had to start sending defense because Caitlin said she needs my help.
And that's a big shot, and that's a big incompletion, but this offense has to continue to do more of that. When you're trailing and you've got to make plays, they got to find creative ways
Like,
to
we're just not playing
and get this offense
football.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right?
I'm about to just take a mulligan.
In the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down.
Well, I mean, I'm having to fucking rush to play this. I'm not going to fucking worry about it. No, I'm just going to quit because there's no point because I'm being rushed to play this game.
Shoot, quick pass to the right. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. Smith wants to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Grabbed over the middle. It's Powell. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. Now on there is a penalty flag, and they might have gotten him for OPI. Will, wonders never cease. If you're a defensive guy, they called PI on the offense this time. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Tell you what, that's a lightning fast decision. You can tell he knew what he wanted to do right away. Makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Here's a hit. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. I like this call in plus territory. The punt would have to be so precise. Might as well leave the offense out there on 4th down. There he goes. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Finds his big tight end. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Touchdown! Smith dropping to pass. Moving out of the pocket. Slithers into space. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy. Because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
Works his way to the 38 after gaining 5.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO, and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Fires to the big fella. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Fires to the wideout. And they can't make the connection.
And when you're a quarterback, man, I know wide receivers are great athletes and they're supposed to catch everything that gets near them, but when you don't put it right on the center, when they're running a lot of times, it just makes it a little bit more difficult.
Breaks into the open. Steps into the end zone. Might be calling a hot route. Looking downfield on 1st down. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Smith dropping to pass. Looking down the middle. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
Oh, man, those are the ones you rewind back on tape over and over again when you watch this tape and you go, how did I miss that? He was so open.
Makes the grab on the shot. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. Fires to the big fella. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. Takes it in. Looking to throw on first down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Hits him inside the 20, still going. He's shot it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. From the red zone, looking for a space. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, and really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Big fella moving. Complete to start this drive. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. Smith wants to throw. He lets it fly. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Bro, they ran around like a gang. Well, when I go up to Cincinnati, maybe not the first weekend, but first days, Hannah's gonna be down here. So Monday through Thursday, or Monday through Wednesday, Sunday through Wednesday, run. All the games involved. Telling you, Nick, do you golf?
What kind of question is that?
You're ever in the area, brother?
Dude, I mean, it's only like an hour and a half from me. I'll come down.
What happened, Bucket? Yeah. Love. Oh God, if you guys are ever in like the Tampa area, let me know. You gotta come out to Bel Air. My country club. Now it's
Do you
one of
typically
the.
shoot?
Well, the thing about where I play, like last time I played, I shot a 97 because you have to throw at least minimum one every time. So like
Oh, yeah.
you get on the green and there's like you play up the hill, down the hill, then on the side of the hill. So the greens at my country club add at least 7 to 8 irons because they're just so
God
so
damn.
hard, so hard. Then I'm by the water. The course is on the water, but I'm not on the bay. I mean, I'm not on the ocean. It's on the
second quarter, guys. Already.